Sai Ram. During these unprecedented times, doing love at work with my fellow young adults has really helped me. Love at work is about picking a sadhana and, more importantly, doing it throughout the day. I chose to drink water, but with every sip of water, I want to remember God and know that I am not the doer. While this sadhana is very much a work in progress for me, I have really loved the spiritual discussions, conversations, and reflections that I have had with myself and my fellow brothers and sisters during satsangs. Having Swami's words to ponder upon and talk about has been an immense source of energy for me. Sai Ram.
Humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Mother Sai. Jai Sai Ram. There is a lesser known quote of Swami that sums up my experience during COVID-19 lockdowns. Swami says, if you don't rise above the things of the world, they will rise above you. The quote is very relevant, and it is with 3 Ds that Swami taught us that I happily conquered the lockdowns. Yes, focusing on duty, devotion, discipline got me through this. When it came to duty, COVID or no vid, it doesn't make a difference. What had to be done was to be done. So I continued doing the household duties the usual way. Listening to and singing bhajans, I found myself totally forgetting we were in lockdowns many a times, confirming that Nam Samrana stops the mind from wavering away. Talking about wavering brings me back to the second D, discipline. How do I keep motivated to look after my well-being while being under fear? Stepping outside for walk cautiously seems to be a big task, especially wearing masks. But again, it needed to be done. With a routine put in place, I got by my walking, exercising, focusing on my hobbies, reading, etc. in a disciplined manner. This also gave me a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment at the end of the day. And this motivated me to keep to my discipline. The discipline also applied to devotional practice, where I continued to read Sai literature and books of other religions. I followed the buffet of programs offered by Radio Sai, Sai Sanidhi, and by our local organization, participating in center programs, Likhit Japa, other programs gave peace. Now, looking back at the months and year that was, I feel it came as a blessing. Blessing because it brought us back to the basic. It reminded us to enjoy the simple things, and I have lived knowing there is nothing to fear when Swami is here. He prepared us with the tools over the years, showered blessings through the buffet of daily programs, resulting in us being further from the world and closer to Him. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My pranams at his lotus feet. The years 2020 and 2021 were challenging for the entire globe. While we couldn't go out and physically help our fellow human beings, we had to take solace in the fact that we are all one, and if we were hoping that if we prayed through Gayatri mantra chantings, etc., those healing energies would be able to help people around the world. 2021, on the other hand, saw the virus hit our region, and communities around Australia and the region suffered as a result of not only the virus, but due to various other factors that had a play as well. Swami has often said, why fear when I am here? And we had to take solace in that fact, to know that Swami has a plan and whatever he wills will be. I handed over all outcomes to his divine will. Spending time in lockdown was very difficult, but I reminded myself of Swami's words. Good and bad, happiness and sorrow, which appear to be different and opposite, are really two faces of the same coin. Realizing that this period is a passing cloud and learning to be grateful for what I have instead of focusing on what is not helped me to keep moving forward and encouraging those around me to move forward as well. Swami has said that our bodies are a temple of God. It is our duty to keep it in good condition. This meant that I had to focus my mind and my body and keep it both healthy. I'm thankful to him for allowing me to continue with yoga practices during this time and ensuring that I consume the right types of food to help my body stay healthy as well as my immune system to stay healthy. But the mind has a tendency to focus on negative thoughts and become anxious. I used this time to take part in online satsangs and deepen my understanding and practice of Swami's teachings. I realized that it was important to keep my mind focused on Swami all the time and to keep my monkey mind from wavering and to keep it occupied. I would do namasmarana and japa, etc., and also explored various rituals that would help keep my mind focused on Swami. I was grateful that Swami provided us with various avenues during this time, including things like the 96-day offering. It provided us with daily routine and something for us to focus on and do. And this was really helpful. It allowed me to question and explore my inner divinity. Who am I? And trying to understand that. Not there yet, but it helped me to focus. It gave me courage and confidence as well. During these troubled times of trouble and turmoil, this helped me immensely. Swami has given an analogy of a nail that is driven into the wall, and before we hang Swami's picture, how the nail is actually shaken and tested to see if it is firmly fixed on that wall. I believe that these times of trouble are such times where Swami is testing us, and we need to hold on to his divine feet and pray that he never lets us forget him. Om Sai Ram.
Samastha Loka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastha Loka